Long time no see. I'm filming as we're here arriving. I just want to see the initial walk-up. Can I walk inside?
Of course.
One of the most exclusive private views here in Las Vegas. I'll let you go ahead in front of me, Lance. Take a walk inside and take a look at Sin City muscle cars. Holy smokes. And here's the star of today's episode. Here she is. This is not just a car from a movie. This, Lance, this right here, this is a masterpiece. This is Eleanor. Well, officially, welcome to Cars, Shops, and Collections. My name is JC, and every week we put the spotlight on really cool cars and the people behind them. Jerry, thanks again for having us.
Nice to see you again.
Sin City Muscle Cars, great to see you again. This is like our 4th episode, I think?
I think so, 3rd or 4th.
Yeah, and we put the spotlight on many cars inside your shop.
Oh, yeah.
But today, it's all about Eleanor, your 1967 Ford Mustang Fastback. Gorgeous, gorgeous car. I don't even know where to start. How long did it take you to build this car?
This was about a year.
A year?
Yeah, because it has a lot of fiberglass, a lot of fabrication in it, so it takes a little while.
What did this start as?
This started as just a regular 67 Mustang Fastback.
Okay.
And then we put the body kit on, the Eleanor body kit. Uh-huh. And we put all the accessories on it as well.
How close? Oh, I see the button on the shifter. I see
Go,
the
baby,
go button. I was about to say, how close to the actual Eleanor is it? I think that says it all right there. Go, baby, go right there. Okay.
And you got the switch.
Oh,
the nitrous switch.
Too?
Yeah.
Do you have the nitrous in the trunk?
We don't.
Okay.
We don't.
Okay.
It's just for looks.
How close is this then, do you think, to the actual Eleanor from the movie? We're pretty spot on with this build.
Yeah, it's pretty close. I mean, there's some little details that are a little different. The original ones didn't have the side exhaust.
Okay.
We have side exhaust coming out of this one. Like I said, the other one, the original also had the nitrous as well.
Yeah.
This one doesn't have the nitrous. I mean, there's a few little things here and there, but.
But that's what I like. It's your Eleanor, I guess we call it Eleanor Tribute.
Correct. It's Eleanor Tribute.
But with the Sin City Muscle Cars spin on it.
Exactly.
And you build these for people all across the country?
We do, yes.
The official color you guys have?
Yeah, this is called pepper gray.
Pepper gray. How hard is it to do pepper gray on this car?
It has a lot of metallics, so it's kind of, a little difficult to paint it.
The whole story with Eleanor, there was, I've heard 11, 12, 13 cars used in the movie, but there's just 3
I think 3 left,
hero
correct.
cars.
3 left, 3 hero cars left. One, I think, is in Europe somewhere, and I think the other 2 are here.
There are 2 here in the States?
Yeah.
Of course, Chip Foose, our buddy Chip Foose, was the guy building the car, which I think
Correct.
is so cool that Chip Foose built Eleanor.
Yeah. Legend.
And then my Eleanor knowledge is not as deep as yours, but the whole thing was you could not build one for profit.
Yeah, back then, there was a big lawsuit going on, and it was Shelby against the lady that owned the rights to the Eleanor. And I think it went to the courts up in California. They ruled against her and ruled with Shelby, so now anyone could build Eleanor.
Because now you can build it wherever you want, because the ruling was it's a movie prop, not a movie character.
Correct,
that was
correct.
the whole thing.
That was the whole thing.
It's a whole rabbit hole. You can go down YouTube learning about everything.
Exactly, it was just crazy.
Can I open up and show everyone inside?
Oh yeah, go ahead, no problem, anytime.
How awesome is this episode? How awesome is the background of Sin City Muscle Cars? And how awesome is this Eleanor build? Whoo! Tell us what you did inside, because it didn't come like this.
No, we did everything is new. Dashboard, gauges, you name it, seats, upholstery, door panels. We did upgraded seats where you have the bolsters, so you fit nice and tight in it.
It's comfortable to
drive.
drive.
Oh yeah, it's comfortable to drive. You could drive it from here to California to New York, anywhere.
And this was one of the stars of SEMA of last year. I saw it on the show floor. I was out there every day, and I saw the crowd that was building, and everyone taking pictures and videos.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's a big event here in Las Vegas called MATSLV, Muscle Cars at the Strip.
Correct.
And this had a big showing last year.
Oh, it did. It won Best of Show Ford.
Best of Show Ford. Can we see under the hood?
Oh, of course. Yeah,
right.
Let's open it up.
And as you're watching this episode and you're seeing stuff in the background, I take requests. If you want us to cover something, let us know and we'll come back and cover it. Or maybe we have and I can point you to that episode, but this is kind of like a Car Shops and Collections request. What do you want the next episode to be on? Jerry, tell myself and everyone else, what are we looking at?
This is a 428 Cobra Jet, 20 over, aluminum intake, about 500 horsepower. Got a TKX 5-speed in it. We got a battery here that also has a built-in booster, so you can never get stuck. So if your battery dies, you hit the button, it turns red, you go to crank the car.
Yeah, and just goes, huh?
Up, yep.
Oh, that's awesome.
You don't need booster cables,
Nothing.
you don't need anybody, nothing.
Especially
it's all
out
built
here
in.
In the desert.
Yep, it's all built in.
Oh my gosh. This was a 1967 Ford
Mustang Fastback. Plain Jane.
Plain Jane.
Plain Jane.
So then, the same thing with the Eleanor in the movie, right? It wasn't a Shelby GT500.
Correct. Just the badging's on
Badging's of it to make it look like one.
Yeah.
I know we're inside. Can we start it?
Yeah, we could start it.
Okay.
Sure. Let's.
All right, let's get it in the right. Let's get in the right positioning for the startup of this. So why
You
don't
want to
we?
be by the muffler?
Yeah, back here. Can we shut? Can I shut the hood?
Yeah, go ahead. Shut it off. Shut it. Just close it. Just bring it down.
I'll let you do it.
It's smooth.
I know, but I'm in a museum. I want the curator to take care of the artwork, not me. You kidding me? We're setting the stage for the startup of Eleanor.
Ready?
Yeah, we're ready. There's something about the sound of a Mustang, that startup. Yeah, that's awesome. That's perfect. Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. It's a fun car. It's a fun car. It gets a lot of looks.
Yeah, it does.
It's sexy.
Like I said, it's more than just, it was the star of the movie. It's more than just a movie car. It's probably one of the most
iconic.
It's iconic. Smokey and the Bandit, sure. But I mean, it's such an iconic movie car. I'm gonna put you on the spot real quick. What do we have here?
This is a 68 Mustang Fastback. But this is a shell. Yeah, this is Ivy.
Ivy.
Ivy was at SEMA, I think, 3 years ago.
Okay, so we have Ivy. We've got Eleanor. And we have?
Oh, that's my favorite. This is Remy.
Okay, I was going to ask you. Okay, I was going to ask you. Do you have a favorite child? Do you have a favorite build?
I think last time you were here, we had a car named Lexi. I don't know if you remember.
Yes.
That's the one I shouldn't have got rid of. Lexi was the one that got away. The one that got away was Lexi.
We had the Hertz Rent-A-Racer, which we covered as well.
I still have that one.
But I was going to ask you your favorite, but right now?
Yeah, this and Lexi were my two favorites. Yeah.
Amazing. All right. Well, Jerry, thank you so much for
showing
us.
Appreciate it.
For showing us your collection, showing us your cars, and letting us inside here. I mean,
thank you for coming over.
People are just kind of losing their mind. I have some other things I want to show, so I'm not sure if I'm going to end the episode officially here, or if I'm going to show everyone some bonus stuff because there's some special surprises. Let's show them the surprise. All right, can we come back and show them the surprise?
Yeah, let's go.
I am an official Dodge ambassador. It's official.
All right.
This is quite the treat. Because I saw this Dodge.
Oh, yeah, you saw it a few years ago.
It was ratty, it was beat up. Are you going to do the full unveiling?
If you want to, yeah.
1970 Dodge Challenger, here it comes. This is the perk of being a Dodge ambassador. Oh my gosh. Holy cow.
Do you remember this car, how it looked?
Yes.
It was just like all rusted out.
It was rusted out.
It was like a Mad Max car, remember?
It was.
It was so...
Holy cow, look at the wheels. Look at the coloring.
We still need to do a few things. A couple of moldings.
This is just a taste. We're coming back and doing a whole episode. This is just a taste of this 1970 Dodge Challenger. And we'll throw some video up of what it looked like when you guys got it to see the comparison. But seriously,
big
I'm
difference.
speechless.
Big difference.
I am absolutely speechless, and I think the internet is speechless right now. Holy cow! Yeah. Hold on 1 second. I have to pick up the tarp and also my jaw off the ground because this is just. Look at the grill. Look at the front.
So you can walk around.
Yeah. Again, we will. I've been talking to Rebecca about wanting to do this. I know it's not 100% officially done. So once it's fully done, we'll do the full breakdown. But this is just, a little sample of what is to come. I love it. The paint, how hard was it?
It's black.
Yeah.
What could I say? It's difficult.
Yeah.
You gotta block and block and block to get it really nice and smooth and straight.
Oh my gosh.
You know, black. You know, we always have a love-hate relationship with black.
Yeah.
Because you see every little thing.
We do the exhaust, but also the wheels too. Oh, this has got to be at SEMA this year. We got time. We got time to finish it.
Maybe
Right for
it's
SEMA.
possible. It's possible.
Huh?
It's possible.
I can drive it?
When it's done, I'll go for a drive.
Okay, absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard that in the background. That was Rebecca saying when it's done,
We'll definitely go for a drive.
I can go for a drive. All right, now I'm officially.
Next time you come back, maybe we'll go with the Eleanor. It's just too hot right now. It's 115 outside.
We're in the
so-
desert if you didn't know.
Yeah, it's steaming.
Next time, we'll do the side-by-side comparison.
Okay.
We'll go for.
Sounds good.
But this is, I mean, this is amazing. Eleanor was fantastic. This Dodge Challenger, because I saw when he first got it. Okay, thank you so much
Now
for
you
watching.
see the differences.
Yes! That's why it's so special for me to see it, because I saw it when he first got it.
Oh, yeah.
Now, officially, thank you for watching Cars, Shops, and Collections.
Pleasure.
Jerry, this is,
Thanks again.
Any more other surprises?
We could go out to the back and see what's going on at the body shop.
Maybe we'll go out to the back and see what's going on in the body shop. Well, this is also a treat to see your guys in action.
Oh, yeah.
What are we working on here?
They're working on the trunk. They're trying to make it, even. So we added fiberglass because fiberglass is never perfect.
What
So
year
you
is
just
this, though?
This is a 67, I believe.
67?
This is a 67.
And this is
yeah.
a customer's build?
Customer build. It's gonna be an Eleanor.
This is going to be an Eleanor.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We already got the side scoops in. They're all in right now.
Oh, okay. So these are
We
all
got the
part of the
tail
Eleanor you
panel.
put in?
We got the hood in. We're waiting for the side skirts to come in. We're gonna put the side skirts with also the side exhaust.
This is a kit that they sell. The
It's
Eleanor
a kit. It's a whole kit. Yeah.
Eleanor kit. Eleanor
Yeah.
kit.
Yeah. It's all kit. It's
And
all
then exhaust.
Kit. Yeah. It's gonna come down to
Come out the side here?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the hood is an Eleanor kit.
Yep. I try to use as much steel as possible, so I use the steel hoods instead of fiberglass hoods.
Okay. This is cool though to see. I mean, we're kind of reversed. We see your finished product, but your last Eleanor started like this, right?
Yep.
To see what you start at and what you go to.
Exactly. But like I said, I try to use a lot of steel. I try to minimize all the fiberglass, but sometimes you can't help it. You have to use fiberglass. So. This is, we just got this shell. It's a Dynacorn, and we don't know what we're gonna do with it yet.
Okay.
But let me show you one that we just finished painting.
All right, let's go to paint, everybody. Oh, up the stairs, Lance. You striping?
This is one we just got done. It's gonna be a Shelby clone. It's for a customer.
Yeah.
All black. All black.
Wow. For your people watching and they want you to build their car,
Okay.
you find the shells, or do they say, this is the shell I got, now build me this?
Sometimes they have the shell for
Yeah.
me, sometimes they don't. I have a boneyard full of shells.
Yeah, I know. That's going to be a whole episode. We get to see your
yeah,
boneyard.
yeah. Oh yeah, it's like a junkyard over there. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, it's not a junkyard.
It's not a junkyard anymore.
It's not oh my gosh.
So it's still got to be cut and buffed.
Yeah.
You know, all this little stuff you see here is all going to be gone. It's going to be sanded down and, buffed out. It'll look like a mirror.
Yeah, we've seen your work,
Oh yeah.
especially at Mecum where the SEMA floor with the lights hit it. It's perfect. All right, well, you got anything else?
No, I think that's it.
This is now our third goodbye. This is the episode that keeps on
Wait,
giving.
maybe I do have something.
What do you got
already.
next? Jerry, I love it, and Rebecca out there as well.
Thanks
Thank
again.
you so much.
Appreciate it.
This is
Appreciate
always a
it.
treat to be here. And unless I find any other surprises, I think that's going to be it for this episode.
I think that's it for this episode.
This episode of Cars, Shops, and Collections.
Well, I can't show you everything in one shot.
No,
So,
you can't.
So,
No, you can't.
got to save something for next time.
What a great life. Thank you for watching.
If you want your car, shop, or collection featured on the show, then shoot us an email at carshopsandcollections@gmail.com. That's carshopsandcollections@gmail.com. And thanks for watching, and be sure and subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes of Cars, Shops, and Collections.